James on the drive, gets in the paint, layup, missed it.
I think last year we saw this big time. We saw this towards the end of the season. We on the on the YouTube made it known that there are discrepancies between the Lakers' free throws attempts per game versus the opponent's attempts per game. This has been pretty much been noticed since last season, January 2023, when LeBron had that hissy fit in Boston when he didn't get that call. And ever since then, the free throws of madness has continued on. Sunday night was no exception. I couldn't believe my ears when I heard the news that the Lakers, once again, I wouldn't even say the Lakers, the rest were at it again. Now, if you go back to Sunday night's game, some of you might already know about this. Sunday night's game between the Los Angeles Lakers and Indiana Pacers finished at a whopping 150 to 145. I don't even need to watch this game to know the freaking black magic that is going on with the refereeing. You look at all the Indiana Pacers key players, or most of them. Pascal Siakam, 3 fouls. Aaron Nesmith, 5 fouls. Miles Turner, 3 fouls. Numbard, 4 fouls. Halliburton, 1 foul. Majority of the starting 5 were in foul trouble. Pascal Siakam had 36 points as well. Miles Turner with 20. Numbard with 15. Halliburton with 12 and 10. Aaron Nesmith with 13. Now you look at the bench. Toppin, 4 fouls. Doug McDermott, 4 fouls. Isaiah Jackson, 3 fouls. Ben Shepherd, 4 fouls. Half of those players were in double figures as well. It's crazy. Let's keep it going. Look at their free throws. 9 for 16 from the free throw line was the Indiana Pacers. They shot 16 damn free throws. 31 personal fouls. Rebounds, 40. Shooting 57% from the free throw line. Shooting 50% from the three-point. It was kind of hot towards the end of the game. Winning 55% and from the field goals. So, comparison to the Lakers now. The Lakers, 41 rebounds. So it was very close. The Lakers shot 48% from 3, 56% from the field. But let's look at the free throws. 43 to 16 was the ratio. 43 to 16. Anthony Davis surprisingly only went to the line 5 times. Had 36 and 16 rebounds. 4 fouls. Hachimura didn't get to the line. The one we should not speak of, 8 times at the line. Actually, he went a perfect 100%. I think that's like a first in a long time. But he had 26 points. Spencer Dinwiddie all of a sudden caught hot 26 points. But I bet you that won't happen anymore. 8 for 9 on the free throw. But little old Austin Reeves. Arkansas Justin Bieber. 11 for 12 from the free throw line. 25 points. Why in the hell? I know why in the hell Austin Reeves got 12 free throws. He flops. He does this little freaking head fake and sells the call and flops each time. I watched this guy. I watched the Lakers. I got Spectrum TV. Due to my time being in California, Southern California. I watched the Lakers. So yes, I speak about the Lakers a lot, you nimrods who come on my channel. I watch this team. They flop. Austin Reeves flops. I look at the bench. Cam Reddish, 6 free throws. Jackson Hayes, 2 free throws. Why in the hell's Austin? You know why. That's crazy to me. It's crazy. And Rick Carlisle was not happy. The coach of the Indiana Pacers was not happy. I wouldn't be happy either. When you got 16 fouls and half your players are in foul trouble. The Lakers, but they do more things at the back. Bull jive. This team is still last in driving to the basket. And it also makes sense if you look at the Lakers. We all know what's going on. Before I even get at it, we all know what's going on with the Lakers. We all know what's going on. They got to get this team to the playoffs. For some reason, they still think this team can get ratings and money, but at the same time, they're flushing the ratings down the toilet. Now, if you look at the Lakers statistics for the season, right quick, look at this. Look at this. So far this season, you can't look at it. 1,700 free throw attempts for the Lakers. They outshoot their free throws. Their opponents from the free throw line. That's crazy. Compared to all the free opponents together, 1,291 attempts compared to the Lakers' 1,711. Now, there's a reason why this is happening. They got to get the Lakers. They got to get the Lakers to the playoffs. Got to get them out of the play-in like they did last year. But if you look at the Lakers for the whole entire season, this is surprising to me because I thought they was higher than this. Points per game, 117.7, ninth in the league. Opponents' points, 117.6, almost bottom of the league. Offensive rating, 116, even, 16th in the league. Defensive rating, 115.9, 16th in the league. The beginning of the season, actually, the Lakers were higher in defensive rating. They have went down. This team is mid-range as mid-range can come. They are trying to propel this team to the playoffs instead of playing off merit. I don't recall this happening for Kobe towards the end of his years. No, we didn't see that at all. Matter of fact, even during his prime years, they didn't fathom to do this. Now, the Lakers got calls back then, but they didn't get these types of calls. This is crazy. This is ridiculous. What is my computer doing? This is ridiculous. I don't know why it signed me out. Let's look at the coaches that have been complaining about this for the longest time. Monty Williams. I'm going to pick 3 coaches. So when Monty Williams was the coach for the Phoenix Suns last year, he complained about this. In a Wednesday loss to the Los Angeles Lakers, he was fined $20,000 on Friday for public criticism of the officiating, the NBA announced. The fine stems from Williams' comments ripping the game officials describing what he sees as apparent unfair officiating against his team in recent games. During the loss on Wednesday, 112-111, the Lakers shot 46 free throws to the Suns 20! Do I need to go on? 46-20. Outscoring the Phoenix Suns by 21 points at the foul line. He says, where do I see a game with 46 free throws for one team? Monty Williams said, that's just not right. I don't care how you slice it. It's happening to us too much. Other teams are reaching. Other teams are hitting. We're not getting the same call, and I'm tired of it. It's old. I'm over it. Been talking about it for the same thing for a while. Doesn't matter what the team is. I do remember earlier this year, the Toronto Raptors coach, the new one that they got for this season. I do remember him saying the same thing for his own team not getting the calls. There's a pattern here. And as I read, LeBron is doubtful for today's game against the Bucks. This man is stuck in the smoke against Giannis again. He's still terrorized from that block Giannis did from him last year. But the listeners, he's not scared to look at Giannis. Shut your asses up. That man ducks the smoke more than groundhogs. Anyways, let's move on. I'm excited because this is getting on my nerves. People don't want to see it. They want to bury their head in the sand like an ostrich. So Rick Carlisle on Sunday night is the latest coach to call the NBA for the Lakers' free throw disparity. Oftentimes, this is a debate. On Sunday night, the Indiana Pacers fell victim to some bad officiating in their loss to the Lakers. The Lakers shot 27 more free throws than the Pacers and called for 17 more fouls. Here's what Carlisle had to say. There were certain things that were impossible to overcome. The 27 free throw differential is one, and the 17 foul differential is the other. And I'll leave it at that. Basically, it's 6 on 5 out there. 7 on 5. It's crazy. Carlisle managed to keep himself composed while answering the question, but he's far as the only coach that has called out this issue. Back in January, like I said before, Toronto Raptors head coach Darko Ravelicek and Golden State Warriors Steve Kerr both was very vocal about the fouls being called and poor officiating. Now let's go to Steve Kerr right quick. Steve Kerr has been very known for addressing this. And I think it was about a month ago maybe now. I thought he did this last year too. But here it is. In the aftermath of the Golden State Warriors' 145-144 double overtime loss to the Los Angeles Lakers, head coach Steve Kerr tactically sidestepped the comment on the stark free throw disparity between the two teams. Kerr in the postgame press conference alluded to the Lakers attempting 43 whopping free throws compared to the Lakers 16. Warriors 16, refrained from expressing his thought to the presence of his mother. I might comment on my free throws that they shot, but my mom is right here, and I want to be on my best behavior. So I'm not going to comment on the 43 free throws to R16. I'm not going to comment on Steph shooting free throws in 43 minutes. 3 free throws at that. And the Warriors have constantly been victims of this. Even last year during the playoffs, when we called this out. The Lakers managed to convert 88% of their free throw attempts, while the Warriors only attempted 16, connected to 69%. What more proof do you need? Even the mainstream media is starting to catch on with this. Now, I'm reading an article from SB Nation dated back to January 30th of this year, right? So only a couple months ago. In this article, it says the Lakers take a lot more free throws than their opponents. This has been widely known for a certain type of internet addict NBA fans dating back to the last season when the team emerged, or the trend emerged. Sorry for my poor reading right now. So this is going back to a game against the Houston Rockets. The Lakers own announcers mentioned it on the broadcast, and the clip immediately went viral. Even the Lakers announcers are calling this out. And I have heard them say this before. The 22-23 Los Angeles Lakers of last season attempted 2,182 free throws, the most in the NBA. The most. Lakers opponents shot 1,708 and 6 free throws, the fewest in the NBA per Basketball Reference. And the one stat I pulled earlier was actually from this year. The trend is continuing this year. The Lakers have taken 1,180 free throws. Get this ad out of here. Thank you. And the 4th most in the NBA, but only number 7 in free throws per game. And they have allowed 946 free throws. That is, both of those numbers have heightened since then. The 3rd lowest total in the NBA, the 2nd lowest total per game. The fact that the Lakers rank dead last in NBA drives per game this year makes the massive free throw disparity even more questionable. The last season, Lakers had the 8th fewest drives per game. So I'm not going to play the audio, right? But this isn't the game, like I said, the game against Houston a couple months ago. And this is reading from the audio. This is what it was said. The Lakers have shot 233 more free throws coming into this game than their opponents this year, far away ahead of second place, the New York Knicks. Oddly, the Lakers are dead last in drives to the basket. Yes, it's bizarre. The Lakers have enjoyed such a huge free throw advantage over their opponents. No team in the NBA had a bigger split in free throws versus opponent free throws attempts last year. Trend is still going. And then they try to make excuses for the Lakers. The excuses are at the same time, driving the ball isn't the only way to get close to the basket and earn free throws. It still doesn't matter. The Lakers are still getting too many free throws. In that case, Milwaukee should be right up there. But they try to make excuses. This is what they said for the excuses. This year, Lakers still ranked number 2 in the NBA in rim frequency and number 5 in rim accuracy. The Lakers ranked number 5 in post-up attempts per NBA and number 3 in possessions finished by the roll man. These play types typically generate shots. This thing don't stop turning off on me near the rim, which leads to a greater tendency to get foul calls. Having LeBron James on your team doesn't hurt, either when it comes to looking for a superstar call. Still doesn't. No. And then the SB, this article gets condescending. So they say the conspiracy theorists will tell you the NBA wants the Lakers to succeed. The Lakers are by far the most popular team in the NBA, and have been for decades, which is true. The entire generation of basketball fans born in the 80s and 90s that still root for the team because they love Kobe. Yeah, they love Kobe and the old Lakers. They do not love this version of the Lakers. Los Angeles is obviously one of the country's biggest markets. Lakers games typically draw much bigger TV ratings than the other teams. This weekend, Lakers Warrior battle between two sub 500 put up TV numbers. Yeah. So you can tell this is a pro Laker. I'm not even going to read it because they ain't more globbing over the Lakers with this one. Let me pull this up right quick. I'll pull up another thing. This was dated back to 2 months ago. Lakers had the highest free throw differential in NBA this season, plus 4.3. Highest free throw differential in the NBA last season, plus 5.8. Highest free throw differential in the NBA last playoffs, plus 7.6. Highest differential in free throw attempts clutch time. Lakers 5-point free throw attempts to opponents' 2-point free throw attempts. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the facts. This is what's going on. After the condescending SB Nation article that I just read, they trying to act like, oh, nothing's being rigged. No, it's being rigged. We all know this. We're not stupid. You can tell it to the other stupid people out there, but I ain't stupid. I seen this going on. So, Here's another thing that I read on Twitter. Shout out to Two Raw for this. This is a complete list of NBA teams by net free throw attempts since the start of the last season, including the playoffs. And guess who's number one? The Lakers. Plus 1,017. And way below that, and number two is the New York Knicks at plus 358. Then my Milwaukee Bucks at 344. The Orlando Magic 311. Boston Celtics 271. Heat 263. Clippers 263. Tied. Pelicans 198. Raptors 160. Sixers 129. Those are the top 10. That's amazing. And all those teams are physical too. In conclusion, it's rigged. We all know it. The truth shall set you free. And I know I'm going to get a whole bunch of the stands and weirdo. They're not even Laker fans. They keep telling me you're a Laker hater. No, I'm not really. I'm just exposing your king and what's going on in the NBA. And it's not helping the NBA at all. It really isn't. It really isn't. Ratings are still low. Sorry. There's no way to hide from it. Destiny or Rise the same. Truth hurts. Sorry. Face it. Can't run from it.